An employee was fired for failing to renew BTS's contract. HYBE idol was hospitalized. Police questions HYBE employees. And Song Da-eun is threatening legal action over dating rumors with Jimin. Song Da-eun recently took a stand against the flood of hurtful comments targeting her online. On May 22nd, she issued a heartfelt plea for kinder interactions online. She likened her tone to that of an elder sister advising a younger sibling, emphasizing the importance of not rushing to judge others. She reminded everyone that every person possesses inherent worth, and that recognizing this is fundamental to social interaction and human relationships. In her address, she conveyed a mix of sadness and disappointment toward the originators of the harsh comments, suggesting that these individuals were likely taught better values in their youth. Despite her empathy, Song Da-eun remained resolute in her determination to put an end to the abuse. She starkly warned that those unwilling to apologize might soon face legal consequences, declaring this her final warning. This statement was part of a broader response to ongoing rumors linking Song Da-eun romantically with BTS member Jimin. The rumors began when certain social media posts and photos shared by Song Da-eun were misinterpreted by some online communities. Speculation intensified after a video surfaced that some fans believed featured Jimin, compounded by Song Da-eun's use of BTS merchandise and images labeled Jimin. Amidst escalating speculation and unwarranted attention, Song Da-eun chose to address the situation directly during a live broadcast on May 21st. She discussed the range of reactions to the rumors and advised her audience to tread carefully, acknowledging that opinions on the matter would vary. She ended her statements with a firm reminder of the consequences for those who continued to spread negativity, underlining that there would be no leniency for further misbehavior, signaling that her legal team was prepared to take action. On May 23rd, HYBE labels released a teaser for BTS's RM's new title track, Lost, on their official YouTube channel. The video showcased 4 people standing in a dimly lit room, all dressed in gray suits and initially looking upwards. However, as RM's voice filled the room, they shifted their gaze directly towards the camera. The brief snippet of RM's voice has ignited a lively discussion among ARMYs, leading to varied interpretations of the lyrics spoken by him. Fans are divided, with some hearing the words as "goddamn lost," while others interpret them as "got them lost" or "God they lost." This debate has become a playful point of contention online, with fans passionately arguing for their hard versions, leading to an array of theories about the actual lyrics. One user claimed to have heard "goddamn lost" after listening to it multiple times, humorously noting that the final interpretation might be something entirely different. Another fan suggested the lyrics might be "got them lost," based on the nuances of how the words were pronounced, particularly noting the absence of a pronounced D and N, which would be present in "goddamn." A different user, relying on the clarity provided by good headphones, was convinced the lyrics were "goddamn lost," noting the distinct pronunciation of the T at the end. Amidst these discussions, some fans speculated that RM might be incorporating multiple interpretations deliberately. One fan, familiar with RM's lyrical style, suggested that he often layers words to sound like several phrases simultaneously, indicating that all interpretations might be intended. Lost is set to be the title track of RM's forthcoming second full-length studio album titled Right Place, Wrong Person. Described as an alternative pop record with a quick tempo, its thematic aim is to express a hopeful message about navigating life's uncertainties alongside close friends. Adding to the track's intrigue, Kim Han-ju from the Korean indie rock band Silica Gel has contributed to its composition. Enhancing the excitement, RM also unveiled 2 cinematic posters for Lost on May 21st. These posters depict RM navigating a maze and standing in a vast black space, setting a mysterious tone for the album's concept. At a recent event in Cannes, hosted by Magnum on May 16th, Troye Sivan shared his enthusiasm for a potential musical collaboration with BTS's Jimin, expressing his readiness to partner up anytime. The notion of collaborating came up during an interview where Troye made it clear he was completely open to the idea, enthusiastically stating he was ready to start immediately if possible. This potential collaboration is stirring excitement, not only among fans, but also for Jimin himself, who has repeatedly mentioned Troye Sivan as an artist he admires and would like to work with. Troye has reciprocated this admiration, openly praising Jimin and other BTS members such as Jungkook. He has also shown his appreciation for BTS's work more broadly, In fact, Troye, who had a hand in writing Louder Than Bombs, has specifically highlighted Jimin's vocal contribution to the track, praising his performance. The mutual respect and admiration between the two artists set the stage for a highly anticipated collaboration, promising a blend of their unique musical styles. On May 22nd, South Korean media outlet Topstar News reported an impressive feat in the music merchandise world. BTS Suga's August Detour D-Day sold out within just 2 minutes of pre-orders opening. This merchandise set meticulously captures the essence of Suga's final concert in Seoul at the Kpop Dome, marking a significant moment for fans worldwide. Pre-sales for this highly anticipated set began globally on Weverse Shop on May 21st. The demand was so high that the set also sold out during the first and second rounds on the official Japan FC sales site. It even became the most viewed product on Japan's Universal Music Store on the same day. The set itself is a collector's dream, containing 28 photo cards featuring Suga from all 28 concerts he performed across 11 cities during his 2023 world tour. It includes not only moments from the grand performances, but also rare rehearsal and practice sketches from the tour. The set is enriched further with behind-the-scenes content from the North American leg of his tour. Adding to its allure, the set features special solo guest performances by BTS members RM, Jimin, and Jungkook, which were part of Suga's world tour concerts in Seoul in August 2023. August Detour D-Day, the original, is available in 2 photobook editions, both of which include exclusive behind-the-scenes photos from the final concerts in Seoul and other tour locations. The official release of the set is scheduled for staggered dates, beginning with the Weverse Shop Global on June 7th, followed by the Weverse Shop US on July 15th, and on the Weverse Shop Japan and Universal Music Japan on June 14th. On May 22nd, a Korean news outlet highlighted the intense competition within the fashion industry to secure collaborations with K-pop stars, especially BTS. A former employee of LVMH, Louis Vuitton Moet Hennessy, revealed that failing to renew a brand deal with BTS led to his resignation. This was after the contract with the group ended in early 2023. Another industry professional shared that failing to sign artists like NewJeans or Blackpink could even lead to termination from their positions, underscoring the high stakes involved in these partnerships. The luxury fashion industry highly values partnerships with K-pop celebrities. An insider noted that securing a deal with BTS could significantly advance a person's career, potentially leading to a promotion to a very senior company position. Amidst these competitive dynamics, LVMH has established a celeb team dedicated to managing and casting K-pop idols for endorsements. This new team reflects a broader trend across the industry, where fashion brands have created specialized groups focusing on K-pop stars. The intense pressure to secure deals is evident, as staff members who fail to close deals with popular artists face demotion or dismissal. Following his departure from LVMH, the former employee moved to Gucci, where he successfully negotiated a deal with NewJeans member Hani. However, there remains constant pressure to secure additional agreements with other K-pop idols. In a related success, BTS Jimin's role as global ambassador for Dior during the Paris Men's Fashion Week in January 2023 was seen as highly successful. His presence at the event made a significant impact, as indicated by substantial media coverage. Meanwhile, V also made a notable contribution to Celine, achieving a record-breaking performance as a global ambassador. The influence of BTS is further demonstrated by RM's new role with Bottega Veneta, marking a significant shift for the luxury brand, which had not previously appointed celebrity ambassadors. Similarly, Jungkook's involvement with Calvin Klein significantly boosted the brand's performance, marking a turnaround in its fortunes. The engagement of K-pop idols with luxury brands is extensive, with Suga being named Valentino's global ambassador for Divas, a line that promotes different values. This appointment was highlighted during his appearance at the Valentino show in Paris, which attracted a large audience. The trend extends beyond BTS, as members of Blackpink and other Korean celebrities like Taeyang of Big Bang are increasingly visible in high-profile roles within the fashion industry, appearing in events and campaigns for major luxury brands. This growing relationship between K-pop stars and luxury brands reflects a strategic alignment aimed at boosting brand visibility and sales, leveraging the massive influence and global appeal of these artists. Belift Lab recently announced that Wonhee from the group ILIT will be unable to participate in scheduled activities due to health issues. The agency confirmed that she received medical treatment at the hospital and consequently would miss the performance scheduled for the Hanam University Festival on May 23rd. In their statement, Belift Lab expressed their intentions to prioritize the health of their artists while organizing their schedules and assured fans that they are committed to Wonhee's recovery, hoping she will be able to rejoin her fans soon. In addition to addressing Wonhee's health, the statement also touched on a recent controversy involving Adore CEO Min Hee-jin, who is under the same parent company, HYBE. Min Hee-jin had previously accused ILIT of plagiarism, leading to a flood of negative comments on ILIT's live broadcasts. In response, ILIT's agency has filed a complaint against Min Hee-jin, denying the plagiarism claims and asserting that they have evidence to prove the allegations false. This statement has sparked a mixed reaction among netizens, with some expressing sympathy for Wonhee's health situation while questioning the timing and motive behind linking this news with the legal complaint against Min Hee-jin. Critics argue that the agency might be using Wonhee's health issues as a strategy to draw attention away from internal controversies and towards their dispute with Min Hee-jin. Some netizens have even joked about the extent of the blame placed on Min Hee-jin, suggesting that it was disproportionate. The discussion online reflects broader concerns about how entertainment agencies handle the personal and professional challenges faced by their artists, emphasizing the need for transparency and the well-being of performers in the highly competitive K-pop industry. Regarding the lawsuit, Belift Lab has officially filed a legal complaint against Min Hee-jin, the CEO of Adore, on allegations of business obstruction and defamation. The complaint, filed on May 22nd, centers around what Belift Lab describes as the spread of false information by CEO Min, which they claim has caused considerable harm to their company and its artists. The agency has refuted the plagiarism claims made by Min Hee-jin against ILIT, describing them as baseless. They have submitted evidence to judicial authorities to support their position and are pursuing legal routes to uncover the truth. Belift Lab highlighted the importance of fair judgment and adherence to standard procedures in intellectual property cases, expressing disappointment that the achievements of their artists are being overshadowed by unfounded accusations and misinformation. The controversy has adversely affected the members of ILIT who have faced a barrage of malicious comments and personal attacks. The agency has called for an end to these slanderous attacks and the spread of false information about their artists. The dispute has escalated further following accusations from HYBE, the parent company of both Belift Lab and Adore, against CEO Min Hee-jin. HYBE has accused her of attempting to usurp management rights, an allegation that CEO Min Hee-jin has countered by insisting her concerns about similarities between ILIT's and NewJeans' work, another group under Adore, were valid and justified an internal review. In an emergency press conference, CEO Min Hee-jin stated that her intention was not to defame ILIT, but to address genuine concerns over the similarities in their production methods. The situation has sparked significant discussion among Korean netizens, with many expressing skepticism and criticism of the actions taken by both sides. Some commenters joked about the situation escalating into a new benchmark for plagiarism disputes in the industry, while others criticized the agencies for their handling of the issue, suggesting that the public's perception of the situation is increasingly negative. There were calls for a boycott, with netizens questioning the integrity of the agencies involved and suggesting that public intelligence should not be underestimated. Officials from HYBE, South Korea's largest K-pop agency, are set to be questioned by police this week following a complaint the company lodged against Min Hee-jin, the CEO of its sublabel Adore. The complaint accuses Min of attempting to take control of the company that manages the popular girl group NewJeans. This update was provided by Seoul Metropolitan Police Agency Commissioner Cho Ji-ho during a regular press briefing on Monday. Commissioner Cho mentioned that HYBE officials had indicated their readiness to cooperate with the investigation following a court hearing related to the injunction last week. He confirmed that the questioning of these officials would take place this week, after which the necessary legal procedures would proceed promptly. The complaint by HYBE last month charged Min with breach of trust, with the company asserting that it has gathered evidence which suggests there was a plan to take over the label under Min's direction. Despite these serious accusations, Min has responded by denying any wrongdoing, stating that taking control of the company is not feasible given the existing shareholder structure. The British news broadcaster BBC recently addressed inaccuracies in its documentary titled Burning Sun, which premiered on May 19th. The documentary erroneously reported that legal representatives from the Korean broadcaster KBS had approached victims of the Burning Sun scandal, allegedly coercing them to drop charges against Young Jun-young, a central figure in a significant scandal. Upon hearing of these inaccuracies, KBS quickly responded by demanding corrections from the BBC and threatened legal action should the errors not be rectified. The BBC reacted promptly, issuing a formal apology early on the morning following the complaint, Korean time. They acknowledged the mistake and immediately corrected the segment in the documentary that aired on both the BBC News Korea and BBC World Service channels. In their correction, the BBC clarified that the ex-girlfriend of Young Jun-young, who is also a victim, had actually received independent legal advice from external solicitors rather than from KBS's legal team. They emphasized that this legal advice was independently sought by the ex-girlfriend herself, countering the original claim of coercion by KBS. This issue forms part of the larger Burning Sungate controversy, which exposed several celebrities for engaging in illegal activities, including illicit recording and other serious offenses at Seongri's nightclub. Prominent figures involved faced legal consequences, receiving various sentences based on the severity of their actions. The corrected documentary also revisited the wider implications of the scandal, examining how it impacted the K-pop industry and the individuals involved. It detailed the legal outcomes for key figures such as Young Jun-young, who received a prison sentence, underscoring the serious nature of the offenses. Furthermore, the BBC's rapid response to correct its narrative highlights the critical importance of accurate journalism and responsible reporting, especially when dealing with sensitive issues that carry significant public interest and legal implications. Their acknowledgement and swift action to amend the error also demonstrate a commitment to uphold journalistic standards and integrity, especially in an era where information can be quickly disseminated and misconstrued on global platforms. This episode serves as a reminder of the ongoing challenges media outlets face in balancing timely reporting with the necessity for accuracy and the potential consequences of oversight. In the rapidly changing K-pop industry, the financial gap between large and small agencies is widening significantly. The cost of producing music videos, an essential element in the success of K-pop groups, has escalated drastically. A few years ago, creating a decent music video was considerably cheaper, but today the production costs have increased substantially, sometimes reaching very high figures. Min Hee-jin, the CEO of Adore, has pointed out the difficulties faced by smaller companies. She highlighted the disparity in media coverage between large companies and smaller ones, noting that smaller companies struggle to afford the production of multiple music videos for new groups, which larger companies can easily fund. An industry veteran identified only as Lee mentioned that the global reach of K-pop necessitates high-quality music videos from the outset. Producing a single music video per album is no longer competitive, especially against groups that can afford multiple elaborate videos. This scenario accelerates the wealth disparity within the industry. Another production department member from a major K-pop agency, Kim, observed that music video production costs have risen by over 30% since before the pandemic. This increase is attributed to higher costs for materials and labor, as well as the need for more elaborate sets and computer graphics. Lee further explained that the cost of building a set has also increased significantly. Using multiple sets for various scenes in a music video now requires a significant budget. The expanding K-pop market has also led to increased album production costs, including music production, CD manufacturing, and distribution. Promotional expenses have surged even more, with an increased need for promotional videos, variety show appearances, TikTok content, and other marketing strategies. Additionally, costs related to training, management, labor, and the maintenance of practice rooms and dormitories have risen substantially compared to pre-pandemic levels. These rising costs pose a significant challenge for new groups, especially those without the support of a major agency or the promotional boost from television audition programs. Industry insiders recall that a decade ago, the cost to debut a rookie group was significantly lower than it is now, where the budget required is significantly higher. An official from a mid-size K-pop agency noted that for lesser-known rookie groups, producing several singles or mini-albums often results in financial losses, making it challenging to sustain operations through to a fourth album. Despite substantial investments, success is not guaranteed. For instance, F&F Entertainment invested a significant amount to debut the girl group UN1verse through a co-produced audition program, yet the group has struggled to achieve notable success. Similarly, the girl group Mimi Rose, which was launched with a large investment, had to end their contract with their agency shortly after debut due to underwhelming performance. Culture critic Kang Tae-gyu commented on the increasing difficulty for new or smaller production companies to succeed in a market dominated by large agencies. The financial disparity is even evident among mid to large-sized agencies, with some experiencing substantial growth, while others struggle to compete. This scenario reflects a deepening divide within the industry, where the revenue of top-tier companies has seen tremendous growth over recent years, vastly outpacing that of second-tier companies, many of which have not seen comparable financial success.